Hello, my friends, and welcome to another session with the older man. Today, my friends, we're going to just venture into a more light-hearted way of looking at the way people are dating these days. And you know what? I'm going to do something completely different. I'm going to take this from the perspective of looking at a Pooky. All right? This is a Pooky. We really don't examine Pookies and Ray Rays much, right? But I'm going to show you the perfect example of what you do not want to be as a man. And ladies, understand that these are the men you have to stay away from, all right? So where else to go and find some of the worst possible people to actually date? Usually in the female department, but I'm going to show you a gentleman that...
And I've been raising... How many kids do you have, Jay?
3. And a few
but how many women?
2 that we know of. Then I got a few. I got one, allegedly one in Mississippi, and one in Texas, allegedly.
So do you have 3 kids with 2 possibles?
Yeah.
So you might have 5 kids.
Yeah, with 4 baby mamas.
Man, you got to do better than this, brother. So, guys, subscribe. Hit the old like button, please, because the older man is going to give you another lesson today. And listen, man, I'm not just hard on women. I'm hard on men as well. Men have to do better if they're screwing up. I'm trying to teach you that you should improve yourself if you want any chances with a good woman. So we're going to start this one with a gentleman who has called into the Kendra G show. It's not his first time. Apparently, he's been trying real hard to get onto the show again and again and again. And apparently, this is his 4th time on the show. Usually, Kendra G do not allow people to come on more than once. He actually met someone via her show and got married to her. And he hasn't been married over 6 months and he divorced her. This is a guy that has multiple baby mamas. Anyway, I don't want to give too much away. Let's listen to the last date he had. We'll start from there. I don't want to bore you with the introductions. So we're going to take it from where he's telling Kendra G what type of woman he do not want. Oh, man.
Not a deal breaker. Make sure you stay clean. I don't close the door when you use the bathroom. I do not want to talk to you when the bathroom is open and stuff. I don't want to see you in that light. I have negative experience from the Kendra G show before. Left me sort of traumatized. I don't like.
Wait a minute. What you mean my show left you traumatized?
Remember that one time I met a chick off here and I flew her out and she came and you told me that I deserved that pissy, fishy smelling woman?
Oh.
Hey, Kendra G.
Hey. You've been here before, honey.
Yeah, and I had some rough experiences with somebody that I met off here.
So you have an update?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what's your update, honey?
And we ended up meeting. I flew her out. She was from somewhere in Virginia, something like that. Southern girl. And everything was going good. She was nice. And, you know, she was nice. She was looking good. And everything was going right up until when it was time to have sexual intercourse.
Well, what happened? We're all waiting to hear what happened.
The woman smelled so bad. I couldn't even get arousal. I couldn't even get arousal if I wanted to. Like, I said, like, man, you represent Kendra G. You represent Kendra G. This is Kendra G. This is what you giving us?
Plus. Now I love all y'all, but she don't represent me. What you mean she represent me?
You imagine you meet a woman through a freaking dating site, and the man comes on and blames Kendra G for this woman's bad hygiene. Make that shit make sense. Oh, man. Second, guys, we have to keep it together. We need to stay stoic. When we as men, especially black men, when we're representing on air publicly, we should conduct ourselves in a fashion that is conducive to real men. You don't go out there and start putting this information out there on women. Which other good woman is going to look at you in a good light after this, after you've put down another woman on air? Publicly. despite what they do. Oh, he got a small D, he got a this, he got dick cheese, he got whatever the hell it is. You conduct yourself properly, man. Leave this stuff to the females. Women have no problem putting men down. But men should always just say, hey, you know what? It didn't work out. Why it didn't work out? Well, there were some hygienic discrepancies I didn't like. And leave it at that. You don't have to go into details. Don't try to do this stuff, man. Leave this up to the women to do this.
You could say one thing to your ex, what would it be?
Fuck you, have fun pissing in your bed.
I'd say hello. I hope you are doing well, and I hope your family's doing well, and I'm happy for whatever's going your way.
To my ex. Fuck that nigga. I'm saying. Fuck that nigga. Fuck both of them. Suck a
I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. I mean, it sucks that it didn't work out, you know.
But how she gonna come on your shit looking for a man and or whatever the case?
No, she represents you because that's what you attracted. Now she don't represent me. She represents herself. I don't even know this girl. I don't know this girl with the funky ass vagina. I've been telling y'all to wash your ass since the beginning. So
she should have known, Kendra. That woman should have known better, right? That woman should have known, like, your first impression, especially coming from Kendra G's channel, you should have known, like, come on, like I'm not gonna put her name out there. I won't do her like that. I really want to bad because she should know better. But she act like she didn't know that her stuff smelled like that. And I'm sitting up there, is it me? Because when I first was like, I'm like, I know I just didn't cook nothing. Especially no damn salmon, no fish and perch, none of that. I'm like, dog, because I expected yo by the women coming from over here because I look at you like a celebrity. So I thought they was gonna have this little celebrity perfume on. The coochie gonna smell like grapes, watermelon at least, you know. And then it comes. I thought she was gonna put her best foot because I did. All the dick cheese, all that shit was gone. You got these women out here smell like Bodie.
You know, I'm of the strong opinion that the type of women that are coming on the Kendra G show are not your best. You're not getting the best of the best. You're going to get the 4 or 5 baby mamas.
Victoria, you caught me eating. Oh.
I caught you eating. You want to finish your food real quick?
I've been waiting for this. I live for this right now. Live for this.
Where you calling us from?
You said what?
Where you calling me from?
I'm calling you from PA.
BA?
PA, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. What part of Pennsylvania?
Pottsville.
Pottsville. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Do you have any kids?
Yes, 4.
4 kids. How old are your kids?
I got a 12-year-old. I got a 6-year-old. 4 or 5.
All by the same man?
No.
How many men?
3. I got 3 baby fathers.
3 baby fathers. Okay. And you couldn't be with none of them long term?
You're going to get the out of shape. You're going to get these women that really don't put a lot of effort into their personal hygiene beyond getting their nails done and their weaves. And the fact that this man's going to come on and expect to get a good woman, but he's coming with this attitude where he's talking about, you know, I wash my D, etc. What it basically shows is it's not the highest class of men that actually come on to her show either. But for me, man, it just makes black people look even worse. It just looks bad, man. It's embarrassing, to be honest.
First of all, I ain't got to smell like shit, but let me say something to you, Jay. Let's start with you. Give me some backstory to who you are again. Now you got kids. Like, what was your situation? Where are you from, Jay?
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And how many kids do you have?
I have my baby mothers. They gave me custody of. I already had custody of one. And I got custody of my other 2 daughters, 2, 5, and 10. I've been doing that for the past year, and I've been raising.
How many kids do you have, Jay?
3, and a few possible.
But how many women?
2 that we know of. Then I got a few. I got one, allegedly one in Mississippi, and one in Texas, allegedly.
So do you have 3 kids with 2 possibles?
Yeah.
So you might have 5 kids.
Yeah, with 4 baby mamas.
Well, that's why you attract women with vagina that smell bad. That's
No, come on, Kendra G. I thought I was going to get the Kendra G special.
4 baby mamas with 3 kids and a 2 possible. You going to get stinky ass vagina women that's going to reach out to you. Because let me give it to you real. Because the women whose vagina smell good ain't hitting you up, Jay. And that's just a fact.
I don't watch a lot of the Kendra G show, but recently she's been going viral. So it's only recently that I've been sort of going back and looking at a few of her shows. And I did one show on her prior. But ever since she came out on the Tamra Hall show, and, she's been making the rounds, and she's now trying to turn over a new leaf, acting more like a dating coach. She's now moving into the arena of, even adopting some of Kevin Samuel's type of content, what we're talking about as men. And I don't know whether this is a change of heart, where she realized that the majority of women who are coming on her show have unrealistic expectations, just like most women. And she has genuinely realized that these women are batshit crazy. Women coming on here with 3, 4 baby daddies, and then, they still want a high-value 6-figure man. But then we have to look at the opposite, because the women are saying, what about the men? What about the men who have 4 or 5 different baby mamas, and he's coming on here and he wants a high-value woman? But he has a point here, which Kendra G seems to not agree with. She's saying that he's not going to get a better woman that don't wash her vagina. I mean, imagine telling someone that. You don't deserve a woman, even though I've said this many times, we don't deserve other people. She's basically saying to this man that he's not qualified to get a woman who actually washes her vagina properly or keep proper body hygiene. Oh, man, this is insane listening to this. Guys, you let me know if I'm just overblowing this, but this is what she's saying. Because you're a Pookie and you got 4 or 5 baby mamas, you don't deserve a woman who, you are not entitled to a woman who has washed herself properly. Woo.
You need to learn in 2024. You coming up here like you deserve good smell.
I just know women ain't supposed to have that coochie smell like that. Period.
You're right. A woman's coochie should not smell bad, but that's what the kind of woman you gonna get. So tell her to wash her ass, fix her up, and make it better. Because you're not gonna get the top tier vagina with a resume like that, Jay. Just like men be telling women, you need to start realizing your real reality of who you can date. Some of you men out here reaching for the stars that you ain't going to get the stars. Jay, you got 3 kids with 2 possibles. You're not going to get a top tier woman like that. So if this vagina smell bad, go get her some Dove. You said she looked good. Fix her up and make her the woman that you want her to be. Because all these good, classy ass vaginas ain't going to reach out to you, Jay.
But you don't think I'm worthy enough for some woman with some good smelling pussy?
No.
Oh, man. Listen, hygiene is hygiene. Listen, bad hygiene is just bad hygiene. I have been with some beautiful women in the past and smelled, and I can tell you, man, they have not smelled the best. All right? Western women don't wash after they go to the toilet, after they do a number 1 or number 2. Over here in this region, after number 1 and number 2, it's a wash. It's not a wipe. It's a wash. It's a thorough wash. Some of the cleanest is in this region. Smell's another issue. But when we get in the West, these women come out with these big-ass booties and these so-called thick women where there's no space in between the ass cheeks and there's no space in between the freaking legs. And after they go, they don't wash themselves afterwards. They should at least, before having sex, these women and men, before they engage in sexual activity, should at least say, listen, I got to go to the bathroom. Let me clean up, Go do that first. And that's just the external parts. But internally now, if these women are coming off of her period and she got some, dead blood inside that she didn't flush out properly, or her body has not flushed it out properly, smells nothing worse than, dead blood still sitting in the vagina. But worse is when she's already had some guy shoot up inside her and that semen's been sitting in there for the last 1 or 2 days and it hasn't been flushed out and pushed out. Hey, you're going to get those smells. And worse, if she got a little infection, something in not right, God, it's worse. So we have different ways that the smells can emit from a woman, regardless of whether she's upper class, lower class, doesn't matter. But you don't tell a man he don't deserve at least a woman who cleans herself, man. Wow. Now they're back to the present day situation. Let's hear what else she has to say to him.
I will never. I felt like you was actually responsible for that, to be honest.
Well, hold on, pause. Listen, know what I love? You brought up a good point I've been meaning to say. So what I provide is the opportunity of a space for people to connect. I have created a platform for you to put yourself out there worldwide, and you attract what you attract. Now, I have people that have been on the show, and they have attracted husbands. Shout out to Amisha. She came on the show, attracted a surgeon. Now they're married. So I'm not responsible of what you attract. You yourself are responsible of what you attract. And that's so hold on. So let me continue. So I know you're trying to put the responsibility on me, but Jay, I told you in the last one, you are a man that have 3 children, and this is the most calm you've ever been on my show. In the past, you were very rambunctious, I'm the king. I got all these kids around the world. I got some kids I don't know. So a woman in her right mind more than likely would not reach out to you.
Yeah. If a man comes on and start boasting about how many kids he has by how many different baby mamas, where do we hear that same sort of attitude from? From women. We hear this shit from women. I got 3 baby daddies. Yeah, I'm proud of them. 3 of them are paying me. They're good men, blah, blah, blah. But none of them wifed her up. And she's boasting about it, almost proud of herself. Unless you are involved with those kids' lives and you are, or you can afford to pay for them. I don't know this guy, so I can't judge his situation. But if you're not providing for these kids, you're just a deadbeat dad. He said earlier he don't even know if these are his kids. That probably means that they might be his kids, but some other guy's paying for it. But what about the other 3? He now has to spend a shitload of child support on these other 3 kids over time. This is not the way to grow a life, gentlemen. Definitely not. Yes, you got to be responsible, take care of your own. But man, you guys got to protect your seeds a little bit better than this. Whoo.
So that's why I said you deserve what you got. And yes, a woman whose vagina didn't smell that well, that's what you deserved. And I don't know, I don't know if you changed to be non-deserving of that as of this.
Well, I have changed. I don't think nobody deserved to have a woman that's they coochie be.
Well, you get what you attract. This is the problem. I love this conversation because what people have to understand is you get what you attract, and if you don't like what you're attracting, then look inside yourself and decide what changes you can make within yourself to attract better. This platform, different people attract different things from coming on the show. So you can't blame me. I mean, like I said, people attract different things.
May I ask you a question?
No, you can't.
It's just like you go to McDonald's. You are reliable. Are you just saying that because you don't want to hold yourself accountable because you host this show? I didn't know that you was going around and giving us women that vaginas smell the way that it did.
First of all, no. I take responsibility. First of all, I'm giving you an opportunity, which is really a gift because I don't even have to share my platform with you.
I can't believe this guy is still harping on the fact that she's responsible for providing these women. What is wrong with this man? This is just female. Literally, this man has a female mentality. Take accountability, dude. I don't understand his way of thinking. Why is Kendra G responsible for another human being's hygienic practices? Why? Should she be responsible for that? I don't understand this type of thinking.
And secondly, my platform can't be too bad because you keep calling it back. I almost didn't even accept you. Hold on. I almost didn't even accept you because we're on the show so many times. But it's interesting that a person can complain about what they got from the show, keeps calling back to be on the show. So either A, you're a clout chaser and you just want the attention that you get from the show, or you really do like the outcome that you're getting from the show. Two things can't be true. Do you go back to the same restaurant if you don't like the first time how you were treated? You done called me four times, and now you want to sit and complain what you got?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both.
Are we serious?
I think it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of
clout. A little bit of nothing. Let me tell you something. Here's the deal. I didn't even want to talk to you. I literally denied you, and what's so?
All right. After she starts to screech a little bit too much, I just get annoyed. But she's right. If this guy keeps coming back to try to get on the show to find new women, that basically means that he's probably looking for attention. All characteristics of a man who was grown by a single mother. Because all of this is just, hate to say it, just bitchy attitude. Let me know what you guys think. I just thought I'd highlight this one guy because, to be honest, man, as men, especially as black men, this is not the way you want to be conducting yourself in the world that we live in, especially in today's day and age. It's just not on, man. So I'm going to keep this one short. Subscribe, my friends. Book a session if you need any help with your relationships. Of course, come on over to the membership site. I'm hosting a 2-hour session this Saturday, December 15th, but only to the members on the membership site. If you go on the membership site, it's free. Just sign up there. The link is in the description if you want to join in on the conversation. All right? So, my friends, until next time, remember, whenever in doubt, always ask an older man. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.